Okay. So, I don't know how many people I'll get on here. Maybe I'll just be talking to myself. But as always, I am like the tiredest person in the world. Because every time I come to work on my van, it's really tiring. Yeah, I'm gonna just chill out for a second. Just like, I'm so sorry about this guy here. I have the sun we had has given me a little cold sore, so I apologise. Yeah, I am. Oh yeah, we got some peoples of YouTube. So I've washed my hair today as well, so that's why it's still frizzy. Take the day or so for it to settle down. Yeah, sorry I didn't do a YouTube live last week. I got really busy working on the van, and then it got dark and late, and yeah, there wasn't any light, and I kind of was so tired that I was stressed. Yeah, but I've done lots of work, and I'm so excited that I want to show you the work that I've done. And actually I've done a lot of work on my own, which I'm really proud about. So getting better at this DIY business. So I hope yeah, you can see the roof. I'm going to show you in a second. I'm just going to wait for people to join in, because usually we get like at least 7 people in here. Yeah, I hope everyone is well and safe and happy and managing to keep themselves together, with 2020 being such a fucking pain in the anus. Yeah, hope you're all keeping yourself cheerful and in the right headspace. I know the past couple of days I have just not been in the right headspace at all. I have been really down, actually, just with current climates. I don't mean the weather either. So yeah, so I hope everyone, I mean, I'm alright now. I've kind of rested, and I've had a think and a talk and stuff, and that's okay. But yeah, I kind of hope everyone else is okay too. My brother's outside looking all like, hope you're not filming me. So yeah, done a bit more cladding. We have successfully fitted a skylight, so that's really exciting. So I'll show you that in a minute. And actually the skylight doesn't leak. We had a big rain last night, and we had a big rain yesterday, and there was no leaking, so that's a positive. What else have we done? The little recess over there, I will show you in more detail in a second. My mum has kindly put me some wallpaper in it. Let me show you. I went to B&Q and I was looking at all the wallpaper that they had available. I just like pulled up a load of samples, I think you call them. And I went for this one in the end because it's kind of neutral and it's got a little bit of gold in it, so that kind of looks quite nice. So it looks a bit quirky, I guess, a bit industrial looking, kind of like that. I know people like to go for the flat recessed downlights, but I just kind of like the aesthetics of that, so I got one of those. I got a pair of these. Yeah, they're cool. Those lights are cool, right? Please tell me they're cool. So I got a pair of these. These are porthole windows. I'm actually going to return these because on further inspection they kind of look a bit like, well, how the fuck would you install this? I mean, when you see it, you'll see what I mean. So I've got a pair of these. These were meant to go on the back doors. So, oh god, my hair looks terrible like that. So if you look at these, this is a porthole window. So this would be the inside. You look at it like this from the inside. So if you see these on eBay, I don't know, I wouldn't really recommend buying them. So if you just look at this, this is the inside, and it opens. Oh, internet, don't do a thing. Let me know if you can hear me or see me, because the internet just did a thing and I have had to use my 4G because obviously that's okay now. Yeah, the Wi-Fi at my mum's is just like not the best. So anyway, as I was saying, that's the inside, and that kind of looks all smooth and nice. And then that's the outside. So what you'd see on the outside of the van is this deep recess and this bit, which I thought was kind of odd. And then you have this that slots over the top, but still you've got this deep, weird deep recess. And I kind of feel like this side should be on the inside and that side should be on the outside, but you wouldn't have the opening bit on the outside. I mean, is that how they're supposed to look? Like, can someone enlighten me on this situation? I can't see how you'd create a seal with that. Like, I kind of feel like this is like a gimmick thing. It says it's for a boat, but I kind of feel like it's a gimmick thing that you put in a kid's Wendy house or something. I can't see how that would look good. So yeah, I might send those back, to be honest. But you know, you don't know until you actually get them. They're normally hinged. Yeah, this is hinged. This has got a hinge on it. So it opens on. It's like an unboxing. So there's the hinge, and it opens outways into the van, which is obviously what you want. You want it to open into the van, and you want to be able to open it so that. I mean, on a boat, on a boat, do they open on the outside of the van or on the outside of the boat? Because I'd want that on the inside. So I obviously wouldn't want someone just opening my windows in the night and being weird. So yeah, that's my dilemma with the porthole windows that I thought was a good idea. It turns out they're actually crock of poo. I've been told off for swearing on my channel, so they're a crock of poo. Yeah, so I'm going to pass on those unless I can find some others that actually look normal, whatever normal is. Yeah, so what else have we got? The sink came. So this is a Smev. Is it an 8122 right hand side sink thing? I'm sure you've all seen these. So it's got this is second hand, just in case you're wondering why it's a bit dirty. Little electric start gas ring there. So you know you can cook your rice and then you can cook your curry afterwards, and then your rice is cold, but that's okay because you can eat. Yeah, it's got a little draining board that comes with it. So I got that came, that's second hand. It was second hand, but I still had to pay £105 for it, which is fucking expensive for what it is. So I have that. Sorry, I swore again. It just comes out of me. It's one of them things. I made a template for it, which seems to work pretty well. I tried it on a bit of cardboard, and the sink fit in the cutout quite nicely. So that's what I did. I made that today. And also today well, this is not today. So there's my skylight. Ignore this dodgy bit of joinery here because I'll have to do something with that, put some beading up or something. So this little bit here where the tongue and groove dips, that will go away because I'm going to put a piece of baton across here, and when the baton pushes, because there's nothing to screw that bit of tongue and groove into, because if I put the tongue and groove overlaying this carpety bit, it's too thick for the skylight to fit. So you've got to sort of compromise with what you've got. So that will always be flush when I get the bit of beading on the outside. It's going to hold that all in place. The skylight doesn't leak in the rain. That's good. It doesn't have a blind on. It only has a fly net. And it is see-through, and it does open and let air in. So it lets air in without having to have any doors open at night when there might be creepy people lurking. And also, if I have a curtain that goes across the cab here, and it's quite dark, I'll still have that light in the front of the cab. Put a comment in your last video for you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so that cost me, how much did that cost me, that Skylight? It's like the smaller version of they're called Haiti or High, I don't know what they're called, I can't remember, but they begins with a H. That is the smaller version of that. So, Heiki, I don't know if I'm saying it right. So we've got cladding that goes all the way around now, apart from this tiny bit here, and B&Q is out of cladding, so that's just typical really, that I need like 2 sheets or 3 sheets, and B&Q's run out of cladding. They have been for like 2 weeks now. So I have also made a kitchen countertop out of pallet wood. Hopefully it'll be really cozy. So I've made a pallet wood kitchen surface. Ow! I'm too excited. Okay, let's just relax. Let's just take a breather, not get too excited. So that's going to be my kitchen surface, and now I've just got to make some legs for it. I've got to cut a hole in it and hope that's okay. I'm going to sand the top down. Hopefully it will keep some of the grain. Hopefully, and then maybe oil it, or I don't know if I could varnish that or something, but that'd be the kitchen countertop. I can get like a little chopping board or something, I don't know. So I did that today. That's all been glued together and tacked into place and all that good stuff. That is nice. So that's that. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there very, very slowly. So my little inlay that I've been toying around with, I bought this. I kind of feel like this is to hang myself with at the moment with the way the world's going, but it's not to hang myself with. It's to make a little spice rack. So hopefully I can do this with one hand. So I have my little inlay, which you can see kind of looks cute at the moment. I really like the wallpaper. Some of you guys might think it's tacky, but I kind of like it. So I have these, I can't remember what these are called. They've got like some weird German name, I think. So I have these things, and they do come with a foot at the back, but I'm not going to put the foot on the back. I think I'm just going to put a screw straight through that hole there, because otherwise it'll stand too far out. So I'm going to put it on there, and then obviously one on the other side, and the rope would go across. Oh, I can't really show you with one hand, but that was the idea. And if the rope doesn't work because it's too saggy, and then like spice rack stuff starts falling out, then maybe I could use a piece of dowel or a piece of copper piping or something. But it's kind of nice just to have a little decorative idea. So I've not put it up yet because I was in 2 minds about whether I should oil the walls, which I have done. The walls are oiled, and it stinks in here of this stuff. So that's antique oil. It's just clear, but it gives like a very, very light sheen. Colron Care. I don't know, this is like really old oil from my dad's woodwork shed. So, with tung oil. So that's what I've used on the walls. And yeah, it kind of reeks at the moment in here. It's a bit headachy. So I had all the doors open today. But it's nicer that it smells of oil than it did when it smelled of cigarettes. Let me just find my tea. I have insulated the place with, someone recommended it and I wasn't sure. You get mixed messages on the internet as always. You can see I've used the white fluff stuff, which is like made out of recycled plastic bottles. They said it doesn't get damp like the rock wool does, so I've gone for that just because it's light and it was easy to put up, and it's like you can manipulate it a bit easier than Kingspan. And I think Kingspan was going to be a little bit too thick to put up with the Skylight, the stuff I could find in B&Q. Also, this stuff's cheaper, and yeah, it's mainly like budget related. But hopefully, if that insulates the place a little bit, I mean, I'll have like a night heater in here, a little diesel heater. So if that does a little bit of something, then that's good. I mean, apparently with the diesel heaters, they can get really fucking hot and they don't use a lot of fuel, so I'm told. So let's hope that's true. I'm just going to see what you guys are saying, because I can see that you're chatting, but I can't see what. Yeah, it kind of looks like sleeping bag filling. So I have a little bit left, and like the crafter in me is like, oh, make teddy bears. And I'm like, no, don't make teddy bears. We don't have time to be making fucking teddy bears. So yeah, I have a little bit left. Maybe I'll make teddy bears. I don't know yet. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. I don't know if I showed you, but just to kind of make the place look nice, I've put that little bit of cladding on. There's like a little, it looked like a cardboard piece that covered that. And the same. What? Oh well, apparently I can't open the door now, but there's a piece down there as well. So yeah, just little bits here and there, really, going on in the van. It's, oh Christ, oh dear. It's just baby steps, but every week is just like adding a little piece. When I can get this little bit of cladding done here, that would be awesome. That'd be so much better. But yeah, thought I'd fill you in and update you on how it's looking. It's a slow process, but these are very nice. It's not perfect. I mean, I've definitely seen worse, but I've definitely seen better. So I might even go as far to say as it's probably a little bit dodgy in areas. It probably could have been done better in areas. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I was saying to my brother that if I can get the kitchen area in, and I've got like at least the gas hob and like a little bucket of water in there with a pump tap or something, I can at least put a camp bed in here and just get some battery operated lights if I wanted to go on a quick weekend binge. Because you know, I've seen people when I've been away in vans that are literally not even cladded out, and they literally have just thrown a mattress in the back and they've got like a portable camping hob, and they were happy like that. I've seen people in the backs of cars. So I think cladded out with insulation and a really nice kitchen area with just a camp bed and some portable battery operated lights, I think for a weekend binge I'd be okay. But obviously, if I'm going to be going off doing anything substantial, I kind of want it to be a bit more high tech. So yeah, getting there, guys, getting there slowly. I'm quite surprised you find this at all interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a bit exciting, isn't it? Really, that little bit of sense of freedom and that little bit of sense of being closer to nature, just by sort of sleeping outside but inside at the same time. So yeah, just drowning on tea. So yeah, that's how far I've come. I mean, I don't know if anyone knows any porthole windows that don't look like a crock of shit. You can advise to me, or anything else. I wanted to buy a new pair of back doors with the windows already in, but I just was struggling to find any. And obviously you can't, I don't think you can go to scrapyards right now, can you? With all the what's it stuff going on. Non-opening, it was about 20 quid. If you can find a link to something like that, let me know. It's nice that it opens, but it's not essential. It's just mainly to let light in. Obviously I can open a goddamn door, right? And I've got the skylight, so that's fine. Yeah, I did want a sliding door at the side with a window in. I can put a caravan window in. Just cutting holes in the side and the top and wherever in the van is such a nerve-wracking experience. I mean, putting the skylight in last week was one of the most... I couldn't watch my brother cut the hole, really. For the first few moments I went away, and then I kind of come back and took some pictures. But it was, yeah, I'm shitting myself, basically. But luckily it was good weather, and we did it, and we got it in, and we put... oh, I'll tell you what we used. I'll tell you what we used when we put the... Because I've been on the Transit Connect group with all the campers in there, and people were like, oh, I've used this, and I've cut up an old plastic chopping board to fill in the gaps, and da-da-da-da-da, and I thought... And they're like, oh, it took me a few weeks to get it sealed, but, you know, we did it in the end. And I'm like, I spend a few weeks cutting up chopping boards and all that kind of stuff. So I had a little look around elsewhere. And what I used was... Sorry, I'm still dying on that tea. So I used this stuff. It's like... one of you guys will know what this is called, I'm sure. But it's a type of, like, putty tape. So we built... Well, I say we, my brother did it. We built up the gaps with this stuff, but this stuff, I think, is like a type of sealant too. Mastic tape. It's mastic. Or mastic strip. So I used that to put around the edge. Well, my brother used it to put around the edge of the cutout in the ceiling, and then he layered up, because it's corrugated. He layered up the corrugated bits with this and really thumbed it down. And that's good because it's flexible. And we used Sikaflex, that stuff. So that's what we used to fit the skylight, and we've had a big rain over the past 24 hours and it did not leak. So there you go. That's that. If you want to fit the skylight, I am recommending mastic tape and Sikaflex. Get on that. Yeah. So that is that. That's what I'm doing. Any questions? Are you planning on putting the bulkhead in? Are you planning on putting the bulkhead in? Not what you mean, putting the board up here? No, I think it would really make the space look small. Maybe I'll put a curtain there just to make it cozy at night. But I kind of like the openness that it brings to, like, it brings another couple of foot into the van or so. And the chair, there's no chairs in here at the moment. We took them out to jet wash them a few weeks ago, and we've just not put them in because we didn't want them getting in the way while we were doing stuff. But down on that side, the passenger side, that chair folds down, and it folds completely. Oh, battery's low. It folds completely flat, and it's got like a plastic top. So you can just put a cushion on there and use that as like a little cross-legged seating area, like if you've got a friend over for a cup of tea that likes sitting on their ass. Or I can sit there and do some crafting, and it's kind of like you've got a little conservatory area. I kind of like that idea. But you can't, I think, as far as I'm aware, I've looked into it and people seem to think you cannot put a swivel chair there because you've got the bit in the sort of console, the centre console, with the gear stick and the handbrake, and apparently the way that you'd have to turn the chair, it wouldn't turn past that. So I don't think we can put a swivel chair in there, which is really sad. But you can't have everything, so yeah. I might put a little bit of storage up here, maybe, but I'm not sure yet. It's like one step at a time. It's what I'm capable of. Probably not a lot, to be honest. I am doing quite well though. I mean, I made a template for the sink today, and I really thought I was like, how the fuck am I going to be able to? Sorry, I'm just swearing all the time. I hate it. How the hell am I going to be able to do this? And I did it in the end, so I was pleased with myself, and I made the kitchen work surface, and I was pleased with that too. So yeah, My porthole was described as 220mm polycarbonate double porthole window. The 20 no longer. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments. If you think I'm just looking like a nutter staring at the screen, I'm reading your comments. Hold you back is your own doubts. Everything's achievable. Great. Yeah, I was saying this today. Like, why do I doubt myself? Because when I actually go ahead and do things, I tend to be able to do them. Maybe like it's a bit redneck style, but I do it. Still using an angle grinder as a sander. Still using an angle grinder as a sander. But yeah, we do it and we achieve. And I think that's the whole fun of building a camper van, is that as long as it's safe, is that it's like building a den. You know, when you was a kid and you used to build a den, you'd go out into the woods and you'd sort of like put sticks up or take bed sheets or whatever, and you'd build a den. It kind of feels like the adult version of building a playden on wheels that you can take anywhere and have an adventure and still be a kid at heart. That's what it's like for me anyway. You can go to the beach and you can play and you can craft and you can cook and you can brush your teeth and you can meet people and you can do music circles. Yeah, my hair is getting really long now. I need it cutting, but hey. Yeah, I just can't wait for like little drumming circles near the beach, and everyone's like got like a little instrument, and we're all having a drink. There's a campfire, and we're all exchanging stories and sharing skills. Like, someone knows how to make this really cool type of bracelet and I know how to crochet, and we're just swapping skills. That would be great. I can't wait for that. What's the installation on the ceiling? That is recycled plastic bottle, looks like teddy bear fluff stuff. Apparently it doesn't soak up the moisture. Hi, Alistair. Yeah, apparently it doesn't soak up the moisture. So I've got a new phone, a new really old phone. It's like an iPhone 6, because I smashed mine the other day. I dropped it and it landed butter side down and I've smashed it. So I've got a new phone that's actually donated to me from my boyfriend's mum, because she's lovely, and it's actually an old phone. Hi, Amanda. Oh my god, we've not seen Amanda for ages. Hi, how are you? So the battery on it's shocking. So if the battery runs out in a minute and I disappear, that's why. So yeah, if you've just tuned in, you've missed my little van tour. We've got a skylight. We've got the cladding done, apart from 3 sheets because B&Q's run out of cladding. We've got a sink. I bought a sink hob, and I've made a kitchen unit that I need to finish. That's a kitchen worktop, not the whole unit. I bought some porthole windows. They're crap. I'm going to send them back. Put wallpaper in my spice rack because it looks kind of nice and cute and fancy and bright and cheerful. Yeah, I think that's it really. And I'm going to go back home in a minute and do more work on the van next week. What happened with the LDV? Oh, if you scroll back through some of my videos, just look for some videos where I've got dreads, and you'll find out what happened with the LDV. There was just there was a thing with a thing, and my friend didn't do what he said he was going to do, and he turned out not really to be a friend, and then we had to sell the van, which I'm upset about, but, you know, things happen for a reason. Maybe the van was not going to be reliable, or the universe had other plans. But I know this van that I'm in now fits under height barriers, so that's a bonus. How to stop plank hangers swinging around so much. When you're driving, take them down. Otherwise you're going to get soil everywhere. Or maybe just secure the bottom of them to the wall with a little bungeo. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait till I've decorated this place. I can't wait till I've got all my like little crochet buntings in and like little plushy squishy stuff. Yeah, I'm parked up somewhere just having a cup of tea I've made on my little one ring burner. The other day I bought this thing that you put on top of the hob and you make toast on it. Apparently it takes like 5 hours to toast, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna rock that thing. I'll wait 5 hours for toast. Why not? The question is, do you cook the toast first or the beans? Probably the toast, but then the toast would be cold. I suppose you can always reheat the toast. Do you cook the curry first or the rice? The pasta first or the sauce? That's the question when you've got one ring hob. I might just get a backup like portable camp stove, because nobody wants to be waiting 10. I could make one pots. One pot food, one like soupy stuff, stews. Right guys, my battery is about to die. I'd get a bigger inverter and get a toaster. Good idea. Also a good idea. But one day if they do 12-volt toasters, I would look into it. I know they do 12-volt kettles, but again, they take forever. Hello, Manchester Van Man. I am going to go now. So if you've missed anything, you can probably just like, I'll upload this video either tonight or tomorrow, and you can just like have a look if you're interested enough. Yeah, I'm going to go because my battery's going to run out. And I've got to get back home to get some food and dream about what else I'm going to do with my van. So thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed my videos and you're not subscribed, then subscribe, because you can be bored some other day as well by my rantings and ravings. If you have Instagram, I've deleted Facebook today because I can't be arsed with the world at the moment. But if you have Instagram, you can find me on there as boho on the go. That's boho_on_the_go. And I always put stories up there. So today there's a few stories of me doing templates and stuff for the van. Loads of other cool stuff, mainly me doing me stuff. And you can talk to me now. I always chat back if you chat. So yeah, love you all. You're all like super happy, wonderful, beautiful people, and I will talk to you maybe next week.